Hi everyone. I've been like hesitating to do this, but I really want to. These are the books that I really want to get to this year, and I like to share these books because when I'm looking for curriculum, I will actually look at these videos because maybe there will be a book that will fit something that we're learning about or studying about this year. So that's why I'm going to make this video. Whether or not we actually get to them will be by God's grace, okay? There's many times when I make book lists of what the books that I would like to get to in the year, but things change, and that's fine. I've gotten to the point where it's like, it's fine, everything's fine. So, my camera is telling me, yeah, I have 5 minutes left on this card, so let's just get into it. Right now, we are really kind of diving into World War II, and some of the things that we've been diving into is Axis and allies, like why was an ally of ours Russia when they murdered more than Hitler. And so one of the books that I was going to read is Who Was Stalin? And this is a book I think I got at like a homeschool table. I don't know. One of the things that I noticed is that he wrote The Yanks Are Coming, which is another book that I used to have. I think I had read it as in high school in my homeschool years, so that'll be interesting. This is Stalin, Russia's Man of Steel. So we kind of been diving a little bit into Stalin and whatnot. So I thought that would be good for the older ones. This is one that I read this year and loved it so much. It's so sweet. So for a light read, I have Kate DiCamillo's Because of Winn-Dixie. And I think this takes place in the 1950s and 60s. So if you're looking for time frames, there you go. But this, I think, will resonate with my kids, especially as their dad tries to become a pastor. And it's just this this little girl kind of gets a dog, and it's not a tragic dog story like a lot of them are. But it'll be interesting. So I have a lighter one. For my boys, I have Eddie's Green Thumb by Carolyn Hayward. She wrote B is for Betsy, I believe, and some of the other ones. And I've been trying to get this, and I think my little kids will really enjoy this. So that is really more for them. For our history, I'm going to choose Crispin, The Cross of Lead by Avi. This won the American Newbery. If anybody would like to give me a review on this and let me know if this is something that if there's something in here I should be aware of, I would appreciate that. But we're going to kind of go into medieval history, especially as Dad is kind of doing that with church history. A couple other, I don't have, okay. This is Hitty and Her First 100 Years by Rachel Field. I thought I had read this to my kids, but my daughter's like, no, you've never read that. So this is going to be another one that we will read. One that I read and absolutely adored, and I'm like, this is a perfect family read aloud, is Eight Cousins. So it'll work for both my boys and my girls by Louisa May Alcott, and it just has a great family story to it. So we're going to do that. I also have Shadow of the Bull by, I am going to butcher that name, so I'm not even going to try. And this is the story of bullfighting is like a honored art in Spain, and this is a boy that really doesn't want to do that. And one of the things that my boys have really enjoyed is kind of like the, not just bullfighting, but the cattle roping, the cowboy, whatever they call it, and we're just like, this is dumb. This is dumb. So I thought this would be a really fun book to kind of read and go with that. So these are the books that I have a small stack, but these are just ones that I want to focus on this year, and if we get to that, great. We're still working through, at night at the dinner table, we're still working through the Chronicles of Narnia. So these will just be kind of books that we read during our homeschool hours, and just if we get these done, then we'll make another video of the next stack that I would like to read and do. But we're going to be focusing on that. We're working through the Uncle Eric books, which is, I recommend them so much, especially if you love the Tuttle Twins. Then the next step would be the Uncle Eric books. So, thank you for watching this short video. Again, I only have a certain amount of time, and my camera's going to start blinking at me. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next homeschool video. Bye.